Here are 5 profitable agribusiness ideas you can start in 2026. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I share great information that will help you in transforming your financial life. Everything covering agriculture and food industry and the opportunities that surround these two niches. Here are 5 profitable agribusiness ideas you should think of going into in 2026. Don't sleep on these informations because successful people prepare ahead. You must prepare. The first idea is mushroom cultivation. Mushroom cultivation is one of the best investments you can think of going into in 2026. I personally am a mushroom farmer and I can tell you mushroom cultivation is highly profitable. Highly profitable. There are several kinds of species of mushroom in the world, more than 1,000 species of mushroom, and there are several ones that are edible. You can go into any of them. You can go into cultivation of any of the edible species of mushroom. Mushroom farming is such in which you get to harvest your mushrooms every day. Once they start fruiting, you keep harvesting from the substrate bags. Mushroom cultivation is a soilless form of farming in which you don't plant on the soil on the normal floor which we plant our normal maize and every other plant. Mushroom farming is planted in what is called substrate bags. There's a way these bags are being prepared. It is very easy. You can reach out to me if you want to know how to do this. You can check some of my previous videos where I practically showed how to prepare substrate bags. Check my videos, the list of my previous videos. You would see videos on substrate bags preparation. You will learn practically how to prepare the soil for mushroom. It is called substrate bags. After doing the substrate bag and you've planted the spawn, the seed of mushrooms are called spawn. When you've planted the spawn and everything done right, by the time the mushrooms start fruiting, start coming out, you will be harvesting every single day. Unlike the normal way of planting in which you probably just harvest your maize and then have to cut down the tree. No, you keep harvesting from the bags. That is one thing that makes it so interesting. So interesting. And come to think of it, you don't need a large area of land to cultivate mushrooms. You can do it in any small available space like your room or your backyard. The next agribusiness idea for you in 2026 is snail farming. Snail farming can be compared to oil money. You heard me right, oil money. You see, snails are prolific animals. Prolific means animals that produces in large quantity, that is, they replicate in large quantities. When snails lay their eggs, they don't just lay few, they lay it in mass. They lay it in their pen in mass, large quantities. Unlike chicken that lays just few of the eggs, snails lays it in mass. And now imagine when you have about 200 snails, 1,000 snails, and they all lay. You know what that means? This tells you that your financial life can be transformed in just few months of going into snail farming. Don't sleep on these guys. What you need to do is to seek for knowledge first. That's the first thing. Go for the right training you need. Look for a mentor in this area, and then you go ahead to start. And one beautiful thing about snail farming is you don't need large capital to start. With a little capital, you can start small and grow big. Next agribusiness idea I'll be sharing with you is beekeeping. I'm a professional beekeeper, that is an apiculturist, and I can tell you that beekeeping is highly profitable. You see, the process of keeping bees and then process of managing the whole bee and the product, byproduct, and everything is called apiculture. There are several opportunities in beekeeping. Aside the normal honey people know of, that okay, honey comes from bee, there are other things you can do, other products and byproducts of beekeeping. And even if you decide to just stay on honey, honey is a very valuable product, highly demanded all over the world. Once people know they can get a good quality honey from you, you are already in wealth. Yes, in wealth, because it is not even something you have to be doing marketing for. Quality speaks for you. That's one thing about honey. Your quality speaks for you. So all you need to do is get the right knowledge, get the right training, and start. You don't need to start big. Start small and grow. Some of you have lands you inherited from your forefathers, in which the lands are lying, empty. Nothing is being done. You can go into beekeeping and apiculture. These things are not things that maybe due to cattle herdsmen and all that, that maybe okay, the cattle will spoil your crops. No, I want you to think about these things I'm sharing with you. Don't just watch. Think about them and look at the resources you have around you to figure out which you can start in 2026. Make the right plans and go ahead to start.